guys, I'm back. So today I'm here with a really quick DIY for you. It is going to be a fall wreath. Now I know that fall isn't for another month or so, but I wanted to do this video so that you guys could have it, and you could just, it's something, I guess it's kind of timely because in a lot of stores I saw that they are now beginning to sell fall decorations. This is a really easy DIY. It is extremely cost effective, and you're only going to need a few things for it. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a wreath of some sort. I used a styrofoam wreath, but this is the only one that I have to show for you right now. So you can use a round styrofoam wreath. You can use one of these that I got at the Dollar Tree for $1. All you got to do is use a piece of ribbon and just wrap it around with a piece of ribbon first. That will give you an even surface to work with. The second thing you're going to need is going to be a wool, is what you're going to need. So we're going to take a piece of wool, and then you are going to tie a knot on here like this. There we go. And then just wrap it around the wreath. You can, actually it seems like you might be able to just do it without the ribbon on here too. So all you're going to do is wrap it around. Make sure it's nice and tight and there's no empty holes. And don't snip this off just yet. You'll be able to cover it up when you get to the other side. This process will take a while. So this is the only time-consuming part of this project. This will probably take you around, I want to say 2 hours. I sat in front of the TV and did mine, and it only took me like an hour, hour and a half. And also, as you do it, you will get more used to it, and you will be able to do it much quicker. So once you finish doing that, it's going to look something like this. So I used a styrofoam wreath, so mine is a little bit thicker. You can use whatever kind of wreath you can get your hands on. And I also saw on Pinterest that you can use, I think it's some sort of styrofoam that you get at the Home Depot or any like home improvement store, and all you have to do is attach it together with some hot glue gun. So this is what it's going to look like once you're finished with the wrapping of the wool around your wreath. Now I have a few gaps in the back, but it's going to be the back side of the wreath, so nobody's really going to see it. So it's okay to have a few gaps. But this is basically, the wreath is done right here. What we do, the next step we're going to do is add some decorations on it. So we're going to add some flowers, and maybe we can add some writing on it. So let me show you how. So to make some flowers like such, you're going to need just a sheet of felt that you can get from any arts and crafts store. These are, I think, like 98 cents or maybe less. Maybe this one is like 50 cents, and then there's bigger ones that you can get for 98 cents. And the color I have here is called tangerine, and it's the soft felt variety that you're supposed to get. After you have that, we're going to cut out a long strip. So right around the side of it, just go along and cut a long strip. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a long, nice long strip. And then you're also going to cut out a tiny little square of it. Now what we're going to do here is take our long strip and fold it. So once you fold it, you just use a dab of hot glue. We're going to use a little bit of hot glue. Oh, my glue stick just fell off. So you're going to dab a little bit of hot glue, and then you're going to hold this like this, and we're just going to fold it in half. And then we're going to go all the way down and do the same thing all the way along. So Once you have your scissors, you're just gonna snip, 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 and that's gonna give you this like open effect on the flowers. So this little petal effect on the flowers. And at this point, you're just gonna roll it all together. Once you have it all completely rolled, I'll show you one that we're gonna use a little bit of hot glue to roll it together. Once you've rolled it all together, it's gonna look something like this. Now just use your piece of felt, and I just used a different color to show you guys, but you just use your piece of felt and you stick it on there, and once it's on there, you can just trim around the edges, so you get this beautiful little flower that you can then stick on your wreath. Okay, so now we're going to grab our wreath again, and we are going to put the flowers on there. And I'm just going to hot glue the flowers, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so now I'm back, and this time I have the flowers stuck on the wreath. I just used a bit of hot glue, and they're right on there, and they're not going to go anywhere. The next thing we're going to do, well, that I want to do, is write fall on it. Now this again I've done with a piece of felt. What I did was stenciled out the letters F-A-L-L, and that I used the it's again the tangerine felt. This time it's called the easy felt. It's a little bit harder than the felt that we used to make our flowers. It's not the very soft kind. It's a little bit tougher, so that it's easier for the letters to stay straight. I just used a piece of a piece of stencil to write the letters fall on there, and then I just cut it out. And it's really, really easy. So once you've got that done, you can then go ahead and attach the letters onto your wreath, just the way you did with the flowers. So I'm going to do that and then show you what it looks like. Fall written on here, and just basically stuck it on with some hot glue. So that's, at this point, if you wanted to, if you just want a simple wreath, you could stop right here, and you could actually have it sort of like this as well. So you could stop right here. Now my F looks a little fat, doesn't it? But you could stop right here, and this is a perfectly really nice wreath that can go on your door. That probably cost you $4 maximum at this point. This wreath has cost you, and it looks beautiful. It can go right on your door, and it'll look fine. But I wanted to do something a little bit more special. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you something else that you could add. Not at this point, but instead of the flowers, what you could do is add these fall leaves that, again, you can get at the Dollar Tree, and they have really good quality ones this year. They're sort of like felt. They're not like the plastic material. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell or not, but it's like a felt material, which I really, really like, because this means that it's a better quality. But you could just attach those leaves right on here instead of the flowers, and they would go like sort of like this. But I liked the flowers and the idea of having a little bit of orange on the brown. You can again also change up the colors of the actual wreath. You could have an orange wreath, have some brown on there, have some red, whatever kind of wreath you want to make. You could even make a Halloween one, which just says Halloween at the bottom, and you put like a skull or something on here instead of the flowers. One little thing that I'm going to add is going to be this little guy here. It's a crow that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. It was $1, so I was really quite surprised that I was able to find something like this at the Dollar Tree. It doesn't actually look bad. He looks like a normal guy. You have to stick him on a little bit over here. One of his feathers is coming off. It looks like a normal crow guy. So what I'm going to do now is attach the crow using, again, a little bit of hot glue. That extra special little touch is what it's going to add. Okay, so I'm going to get him on there and then show you what he looks like. Go to it. So a total of $5 is basically what I spent on this wreath, excluding, of course, the glue gun and the glue sticks. But even those, you can actually now get glue sticks at the Dollar Tree as well. So go check out a Dollar Tree near you and see what you can find to make an inexpensive craft for yourself. So I'm quite happy with this wreath as it is. I think I'm just gonna stick this guy on my front door come fall. It's a really easy, simple idea, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. If you like it, please leave me a comment, and please leave me a comment to let me know, what kinds of crafts are you are doing for the fall this year. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you guys hit the like button up there and the subscribe button. It just helps me know whether or not people are actually watching and if anyone is liking the videos. Okay, so that's everything from me from today. I will come back and talk to you guys soon. Take care, guys.